Welcome to the closing ceremonies for SAINTCON 2024. We're excited that you're here. All right, so I'm Seth, and I'm here for the closing ceremonies to thank you for attending SAINTCON and say goodbye from all of us to all of you. We want to send out a great big thank you to our incredible community that puts SAINTCON together, all of the volunteers and supporters and everyone who has helped with this. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you very much for all the hours of service and commitment to make this thing great. Did it work? Yeah. All right. So you may not know, but this conference is put on by the Utah Saint Organization. The Utah Saint Organization is the nonprofit that runs this conference. We run this conference every year. It is an organization that does things year-round, and we encourage you to get involved and become members of the Utah Saint Organization to further your involvement in the community and ideally increase your capabilities and help yourselves and your organizations to grow and learn. We also want to make sure that you understand this event is made possible by an all-volunteer SAINTCON planning committee. I'd like all the committee members to stand up. Jupiter, our leader, fearless leader, and anyone else who's a committee member. For those of you who don't know, planning for this event started at this time last year. We've been planning this event for a long time. There have been countless hours put in by each of these people. Thank you very much for your service and your commitment to our community. The number one most asked question that we get every single year at SAINTCON is, how do I get involved as a volunteer or staff or committee member? Please join our Discord channel and watch our website to see when the announcement for the call for each of these things happen. We officially announce a call for a committee and a call for staff members and a call for volunteers. If you want to get involved in these things, there is a process. You just submit your information on that and you will be considered. I also recommend that you get to know people who are here today, who are committee and staff and volunteers, to learn a little bit more about what they do and how you might be able to help. We also want to thank our event partners, CompuNet and Valcom. Let's give a great round of applause to them and their support for this event. They have been strong supporters of SAINTCON for a number of years. We're proud to have them as our event partners. And we also have a number of sponsors for SAINTCON. So thank you to each and every one of our sponsors for your contributions to our community and to our event. All right, just a little bit about the numbers. This event is just you and about a little over 1,850 of your closest friends. This is our biggest event yet. It was super exciting to get all this put together. We actually sold out the conference in 2 weeks. If you're planning on attending SAINTCON next year, we recommend that you watch the announcements for when that comes out. We expect it to perform similarly. Wait list. We had about 600 people on the wait list by last count. Next item, we noticed that there was a lot more demand for the 10x10 mini badge boards than we anticipated, and we did not have enough. If you are interested in getting a 10x10 mini badge extender board, this is your key to do that. This is a one-question survey. All you have to do is fill out your email address, and you'll be contacted with more information about how to get a 10x10 board if you weren't able to get one here or if you need others. All right, next, I beg you, please fill out our survey. We feel like we put on a great event, and I hope that you agree. We appreciate your participation in this event, and we also put on this event for you to learn and enjoy. If you have some feedback or you would like to provide some feedback about your experience, this is the official way to do it. Please scan this QR code, and when you do that, fill out your information about how you enjoyed the conference or what things you think need to be improved or changed for next year so that we can do an even better job next year. All right, next, I want to welcome to the stage the badge team. Come on up. There they are. And if you have not yet participated in the badge talk that happened earlier, that's going to be posted online for you to view for more of the details. But we'd like to invite the badge team to come on up here for a quick conversation about the badge and maybe some of the statistics of the badge usage during the conference. Welcome, badge team. Step out of the way here. Take it away, Mike.
It's too late for us. What?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone. Hope you all really enjoyed the badge this year. Yeah. So we had tons of fun making it, and also lots of tears and loss of sleep. But it seemed like it went really well for people here. We had 1,393 badges registered. It's about 75% of you, which is amazing. So thank you for actually using the badge and playing the game. So now that's how many badges registered. Everyone actually played the game, right? We had 640 badges actually participate in a battle. So that's pretty good. What is that? On 40% people actually played the game. So even though there were issues with some of the towers, 271 battles. Amazing. It was 27,000 attacks by the people that played. Let's see. How many of you actually went to communities and got level ups from them? Awesome. That was one of the main things we wanted to drive is community engagement. Any guesses on who gave out the most level ups? Which community? Nope. Briefs by far. So they gave out 624 level ups. Yeah. But the next highest was around 120. So that's awesome. So for those of you who weren't at the badge talk, this is our badge team. I'm Coffee Kid Mike. This is Redacted, Clipper, Vortex, Mike's wife, and BP. So they all put in hundreds of hours and many sleepless nights, and they deserve way more applause.
That's what they do.
All right. Before I award our prize, do any of you want to say anything? No? That's fine.
Do you have the best stat? You got that one, right?
The what?
Do you have Odie's stat?
No, not on me. It was high. I don't remember. Do you remember the exact number?
What was it at?
I wasn't actually going to call her out.
So a lot of you enjoyed the game, and we appreciate that. A lot of you really liked mashing buttons on your badge as well. If anyone's curious who fell to Clippy's Towers the most, it was Odie. Last night, it was at 127 deaths.
Disconnects.
Disconnects, yes.
We're not dying.
We were going to pull that number right now because it's worthy of looking up.
The next closest was 56.
Most of the funds.
239. The second most disconnections, 33.
All right. So we didn't really have an end to the badge game or anything like that. And so there wasn't really anything to win other than lots of awesome prizes in the vending machines. So we wanted to pick a winner that wasn't necessarily the person who played the most or who got the most XP or whatever. We picked the person who revived the most players. They were the one who spent their time helping other people instead of attacking more. And that person their handle was McFate, with 122 people revived.
Wow.
If you're here, come on up. Are they here? No? Maybe?
Reviving people.
Yeah, right? Oh, we've got a prize for them. And then, Troy, we have a prize for you.
Woo!
So the comic book that we made was in large part thanks to Troy and helping us get it actually over the finish line and get it produced and everything. So we got posters printed of all the comic book pages and everything. So thank you.
It's good.
All right, I think that's all we got. Thank you.
All right. Great big thanks to the badge team for their excellent work and for all the competitors. That's some crazy numbers. Next, happy birthday, Wyatt Cox. So you may have noticed a few mini badges floating around here. We saw at least 340 different mini badges this year, which is a new record for us. Quick thanks to Luke for coming up with the mini badge idea and making my life a whole lot more difficult to make a lot of those things. We hope you had fun with the mini badges. If you're interested in the mini badges and you notice some of the trading, you didn't have mini badges to trade this year, please join our Discord community. There's a mini badge channel in our Discord community where you can learn how to make mini badges, and we encourage you to do so. Speaking of that, our Discord is discord.gg/SAINTCON. I'll give you just a minute to take a picture or add that to your notes before we move on. This is the fastest and easiest and perhaps primary method of engagement that our community has year-round. So if you want to know what's going on, this is the place to go. This is where you can get answers to your questions. This is where you can interact with your peers. And this is also likely where we're going to announce our first announcement of SAINTCON 2025 registration. So please join. Anyone need another minute? All right. We also want to give a great big thank you to our keynotes, Dave and Jack and Amanda. Let's hear it for some incredible speakers this year for keynotes. We are so grateful to them for coming to our conference and being willing to share their expertise and their knowledge with us. We also want to give a great big thank you to all of our contests, communities, and events. I want to invite Zodiac and Zevlag and Odie. And I think there's one more on here.
It's recognition, Tiffany as well.
Oh, and Tiffany, yes. Tiffany and the Family Night Committee and the Widows for their contributions to the Family Night thing. Come on stage.
So as we come on stage, I want to compliment Seth. He says that Discord is the best way to get a hold of people. How often a month do you check Discord?
Oh, well,
Calling him out.
I would like to point out that it might just be a you that I'm ignoring, buddy.
Yeah.
I check Discord pretty frequently, but maybe not for you.
It's another one.
Oh, what's this?
I love it. I love it.
What's this?
We'd also like to welcome to the stage the Martians.
Love it.
There's so many gifts.
Don't trip. Don't fall.
Don't fall.
I especially like that the eyeballs are in the back of their heads. It's a whole new level right there, man.
That's why they're running into things.
All right. You guys are up.
Yay.
While he sets up, yes. Otherwise, that.
Do you have a slide for her?
No.
Okay. Do you want to talk while he sets up?
Okay.
Go first, and then.
Hi, I'm Odie. I'm going first. Thank you all for coming to the events that we had this year. They were really great. Long line and standing room only for something I heard about. I saw somebody with like this hat on their head. It was kind of shiny. That seemed to go well. We had our first ever AppSec Jeopardy this year, and
I saw pictures of marshmallows in mouth. Were you guys playing the marshmallow game and I missed it?
that was one of our double Jeopardies. You had to read the terms and conditions to Spotify while having 3 marshmallows in your mouth. They passed that one. It was great. I had so much fun at that. I really hope it comes back next year. And
Don't steal music.
y'all missed out if you weren't there. It was really great. I saw a bunch of people playing golf around the venue, so that was awesome. We had all of our fun after hours with LAN Party and Hack in the Box. So it was a great time. I went and hung out. It was awesome to meet and talk with various of you in the community. That's why I like events, is because you get the time to spend with other people and get to know people. And it was a lot of fun. So thanks for coming to events, making events great, and come to more events next year.
Thanks, so.
Thanks, Odie. Okay, who did something in the community this year? Who learned something new they didn't know before in a community this year? Who had fun in a community this year? Who told me a dad joke this year? These are my people. Communities are why I come back to SAINTCON. Every year my wife talks to me about, last week actually she did, and she says, you know, we need to have a talk about next year and your involvement in SAINTCON. And I say, last week I said, you're right, we definitely need to have a talk about my involvement in SAINTCON. And then I come and hang out in the communities and see people learning, see people meeting new friends, see people talking to new people. And all of a sudden I say, we're not talking about my involvement in SAINTCON next year. I'm here because of you. I'm here because I love watching people learn. I love watching people make friends. I've seen people make career moves and advance their life through these communities. And I love everything about what happens in these. And it happens not because of me. I can't do it. It happens because of you, because of the awesome staff, the awesome volunteers, but also the people that go and participate and engage. So heartfelt thank you to everyone for making the communities the awesome thing that they are. Thank you for coming to SAINTCON. Thank you for doing these things and for learning and for helping me grow, but also helping the person next to you at the table grow. So thank you very much.
So,
guess you want to take it on the iPad.
so that being said, for communities, for contests, for events, we want your feedback. So once again, the same QR code. If you missed it the first time, it'll be here again at the end. You loved our contests. I know many of you come just to play contests. Amongst all the other content, it's a way for you to show off. It's a way for you to learn. It's a way for you to figure out what you don't know. So thanks for playing. We upped it this year with 2 new contests, and you guys rocked and played tons. So here's how this go. I'm going to tell you about the contest a little bit. A quick overview of like 10 seconds maybe for each one. I'm going to announce winners, and we'll get done with this. When your name is called at the end of closing ceremonies, when this is all done, please come on up to the front, and we'll award those prizes that are deserved. So, first after contest I'm going to call out here is the AppSec contest and their challenge. They really upped their game this year and provided something challenging and complex to help those coders and those pipelines in that environment so that you can dig into Java instead of Python this year, right? Yeah. But thank you to the AppSec Challenge and to our 4th place winner, Tuck Toaster. 3rd place winner, Overllama. 2nd place winner, Tofu. And to our 1st place winner for AppSec Challenge, Lego Clones. Another new contest this year. Well, a new contest this year we really appreciate showing up was the CTF Blue Team style. You guys have always asked, hey, we want more Blue Team content. We love the Hackers Challenge. We love what you guys bring, but bring on the Blue Team stuff. So we're adding that every year, and I love to see the involvement that was introduced with this new CTF. I hope you had fun with it. I don't have any particular stats to tell you, but I'm going to announce the winners. These are in the wrong order. First place winner, actually I probably only have just first place. First place winner is Taters and the Team Taters. This was a team of 4, and from what I heard, they actually really rocked it. So congratulations. Okay, next contest that returned this year was the LAN cable contest. It was first year last year. Thanks to the Vortex and his creation of that, you guys had tons of fun, and I love to see you guys play with it this year. It only took a minute of your time if you were as fast as the winners. Some of us did. And some of them took 10 minutes if you're like Zodiac. LAN cable contest was a way to release a little bit of stress, to do something different, maybe to get your hands on something solid. So to announce the shortest times, we have third place, the ham fried rice, 1 minute and 6 to build a Cat 5 both ends. Second place, we had Walt at 59 seconds. And these last 2 records were set this morning, moments before the contest closed at 10. They were battling back and forth, shaving off over 10 seconds of time, with first place winner Kakashi at 54 seconds. Next contest, we had the Fox Hunt Challenge. They won't be awarding prizes for this one right now, but their prizes were awarded as they had over 20 people complete the full fox hunt, both indoors and outdoors. And they spent lots of time searching for little transmitters that were hidden in backpacks, roaming around the venue, or hidden under tables, or mounted on poles, and then placed at restaurants and businesses locally. Chased these down and located them with their antennas, and received prizes for their accomplishments. I hope they had fun. From what I hear, they did, and I encourage you to try it out next year. Like I said, you always ask for the Blue Team content, so we upped it again. We added another new contest here that really complemented what was being done in Blue Team Community and Blue Team CTF, the So You've Been Hacked contest. And in this contest, you're given a laptop that's in the middle of a compromise, and you had to do incident response on it and stay in contact with the CISO. And these folks spent 2 whole days, whole days, digging into these laptops and responding to the CISOs, urgent emails, and give me updates, and investigating the compromise. And from what I hear, they had a lot of fun. Third place, we had the CSOC boys. Second place, we had the Cyber Bros. And I'm going to stop there for a second and say I loved seeing the number of new teams and students and professionals that played this. It was awesome. It's from beginner to expert that dug into the incident response scenarios. And first place, we had CSOC boys. I think I've got an error here. Let me look at my phone. So you've been hacked. Okay, so, and for first place, we have Quesadilla. There we go. First place for So You've Been Hacked, we have Quesadilla. I will update this slide and post it in the channel so the record says straight. Tapper Evident contest. We had both an advanced and a beginner's challenge, and it's a long-standing tradition here at SAINTCON to bypass all sorts of tamper evidence and push barriers, and it's fun to see what tamper evidence has done with it as it grows every year. They down there on the floor, you might have seen those big old walls that they set up, and they put the semi-door latch, and you had to close that and get past the tamper evidence. I hope you had fun getting locked in and getting locked out. So for the beginner challenge, our winner, second place, is Session Bro. And first place for the beginner challenge is Collie. And the advanced challenge, they stepped it up, and our second place is Coda. With the first place of the Tamper Evident Challenge at SAINTCON Advanced Challenge being FFS. The Vault Challenge, a long-standing classic here at SAINTCON. I hope you enjoyed the redesign. How many of you got to play? Okay, there's a few of you here. I hope you enjoyed the redesign. We tried to bring it back to the roots of SAINTCON, where not only was it break into a single room, but you got break in and you got to move through this scenario and experience breaking in and breaking out so that you could get away with the loot and score the points. We also had the spectator sport mode. Hopefully you enjoyed standing around and watching what was going on over the security cameras so that you could experience what the contestants might have been feeling. But honorable mentions, we have the USHE assessment team and the Bear Squatch team called out for some awesome efforts, and it was well noticed. At second place, DC 702. And the first place team for the Vault this year is Shiny Happy People. What was that? And RFID, this year we added a new challenge for you. I don't have the right logo up here, but the RFID community brought, and Iceman brought the RFID CATF. And they totally brought a new level of competition to a technology that we've experienced many times here at SAINTCON and introduced a lot of cool challenges. It started out slow, wondering if, hey, is this actually going to take off? Is anybody going to play? And then the next couple of days, the number of contestants rocketed and the number of people playing surprised us and excited us. And so wanted to express congratulations to those that played. And our third place winner, Max Power. Second place, we have Sputter. And first place of the RFID CTF Challenge, Short Range. I promise we're getting close to the end. We're almost done through all the challenges. We'll finish off here with the Hackers Challenge. The premier event here at SAINTCON has been long running, founded by Jupiter way back when. This Hackers Challenge is the way to win the black badge and to waste an entire con. Waste, is that the right word? No, I really hope there's not a waste for you, that you can enjoy getting exposed to the many various communities and showcasing your skills and making new friends. This year, for the Hackers Challenge, we had a whole shakedown earlier, but it was a great performance. A record number of players actually participating, and it was exciting. Our third place winner for the Hackers Challenge is Code Guru 42. Next up, we have our first place winner and black badge receiver for the Hackers Challenge 2024 of Overlama. This was a very well-deserved, very well-earned black badge. I love to see the players play and devote their efforts and their time at SAINTCON into learning and improving their abilities. Hackers Challenge is something I love, and I'm passionate about it. I've been running this for a long time, and it's exciting to see what it becomes. Our first place team, as Overloma, was well-deserved. But I had to call out an exception this year for our second place winner and also black badge recipient, Zonifer. He played against this well-competitive team and placed I love to see cooperation and teamwork and devotion to the game. And The Overlama team, as they presented and they played, they excelled, and they deserved that first place win. And I saw the second place win come in, and it was well deserved and earned by an individual. You requested for years team play on the Hackers Challenge board, and it's something that I would love to provide and to support, and it'll be there someday. But this year, we have a first place and a second place winner of the Black Badge, a team and an individual that played and competed and earned it. That is our contest for SAINTCON 2024. They'll be back, and they'll be different and fun. I hope to see you next year, and that's all I have for slides. Leave us our feedback. Those of you that won prizes, come on to the front. I think, do you have more, Seth?
I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can leave that up. All right. So we're at the end of the conference. Please accept our thanks to each of you for participating, being part of our community, and making SAINTCON great. It is this community that makes SAINTCON what it is, and we are so grateful to you. A round of applause for you. Thank you very much. Just a quick reminder, this is the link for feedback. We want your feedback. We want constructive feedback, even if it's things that you didn't like. We want to know. We want to make this conference better. We can only make it better if we know what it is you are seeing. We need your perspective, so please take a moment to fill out that feedback.